What's up, you guys? Teddy Striker here, and this Saturday the UFC is back with another fight night card in the Apex, headlined by Maycee Barber versus Erin Blanchfield. And this isn't, one of the best fight night cards out there, but it's still something, right? There's some pretty decent fighters, some good names on there, and in this video we're gonna give you guys my predictions for every fight that's gonna be on the main card, and give a brief breakdown on all these fights. And starting with the first one on the main card, it's going to be Zachary Reese taking on Dusko Turadovic. For this one, I'm going to go with Zachary Reese by a second round KO. I feel like Dusko has been KO'd in like 3 of his last 4 fights. I just don't think his chin is there anymore. It's not like he's getting TKO'd. He's really getting put to sleep. And I feel like Zachary Reese, he's like much taller. He's got fairly good striking, good power in his hands. And I think he'll be able to get Dusko out of there inside 2 rounds. And we'll see what Dusko does. Because, is he going to keep fighting and, keep losing and keep getting knocked out? Is he going to retire? Maybe he might get cut from the UFC. Who knows? But I think Zachary Reese will win by second round KO. Then we have Ketlen Vieira taking on Maycee Chiasson. And I'm going to go with Maycee Chiasson winning by decision. I think that she's pretty good. She can make the weight of 135. I think she'll do well, and I think she has done well in the past. I thought, she looked good against Norma Dumont, who she beat, who's now currently in the top 5. I thought she looked good against Raquel Pennington. I thought she was piecing her up until that submission. And then there's the Irene Aldana fight, and that fight was weird because the first round could have been a 10-8 for Aldana, but then the second round could have been a 10-8 for Chiasson, and then Chiasson was winning the third round up until Aldana got an up kick and secured a KO. But I think she's really good. I think she's gonna piece up Ketlen Vieira on the feet, and her grappling has gotten better as well. So we'll see. And she just beat Mayra Bona Silva, and that she just fought for the title too. So I think that Maycee Chiasson is gonna take this one and just outwork and outstrike Ketlen Vieira for the better part of 3 rounds. And then we have Dustin Jacoby taking on Bruno Lopez. And honestly, I think that Dustin Jacoby is going to take this one. I feel like he's got a lot of power. He's really good on the feet. I thought he beat Khalil Roundtree in standing up. And, he was a former Glory kickboxer. And Bruno Lopez, he's very he takes his time. He seems a bit slow. And I feel like Dustin Jacoby is just going to be able to just outwork him. And I don't see him make any big mistakes like he did against Dominic Reyes and getting put to sleep. And I don't think Bruno Lopez has that kind of power. So I feel like this is a pretty good matchup for Dustin Jacoby. He also has a height and reach advantage. And I think he's going to get this done by a decision. And then we have Billy Ray Goff taking on Ramiz Brahimaj, and I think that Ramiz is going to win this fight. I thought that Billy Ray Goff in his UFC debut, he didn't really look that good, especially his cardio. It seemed like after 1 round, he was really breathing really hard in round 2. He was a lot sloppier. He wasn't as sharp as he was in the first round, and he was taking a lot of damage, and also he was working really hard to close that distance against a guy who's 6'5", and also his defense didn't really look that good in that fight. Again, the guy he fought was 6'5" with a crazy reach, and he had a lot of distance to cover, and it's a lot harder to fight someone who's taller. But still, his defense didn't look that good. He was getting tagged up a lot. He was gassing out, and I feel like Ramiz, he might not be the best fighter, but he is very good fundamentally everywhere, and I think he'll be able to comfortably win the fight wherever he goes. And I think he's going to win by a decision. Then in the co-main event, we have Mateusz Gamrot taking on Ludwig Klein. And I think that Ludwig Klein is going to get this one done by TKO in round 3. I feel like Gamrot isn't really that good. I thought he lost to the Tarantula Jalen Turner. I thought he lost to Arman Saryukin. He had that weird fight with Fiziev that I thought he would have lost. But he's had a lot of weird fights in the UFC, and I feel like Ludwig Klein is going to have the wrestling to be able to, wrestled off Gamrot, and I think he's the far better striker. He's got a lot of power. He's a southpaw. He's aggressive and he's dangerous, and I think he's gonna be able to hurt Gamrot, who isn't the most durable guy, and I think he can put him away in round 3. Then in the main event, we have Erin Blanchfield taking on Maycee Barber, and I think that Erin Blanchfield is gonna take this one. I think she's gonna win by decision. I think this might actually be a pretty good fight. Both of them are pretty aggressive. They come hard to fight, and yeah, like they're both really good everywhere. But I think Erin Blanchfield has more experience. He's fought the better fighters, and yeah, like this is a 5-round fight. I think this is Maycee Barber's first 5-round fight, and she is really aggressive. But I think she'll slow down. Erin Blanchfield is very tough and durable, and she's pretty good too. So I think she's gonna get this done by decision, and then after this fight, maybe after Natalia Silva fights for the title, then Erin Blanchfield can get a title shot. But thank you guys for watching. God bless, and I'll see you in the next one.